All right, Libra, we are looking into your energy right now. We're doing a quick read on where you are at. I'm going to leave these open, as in no timestamps with my videos. These are just energy reads of where you are currently at with your energy. Although we are in mid-February, or just after mid-February, we had the full moon in Virgo yesterday as I record this video, and we are going to be moving into the lunar eclipse season with your lunar eclipse March 24th, I believe. It's 24th or 25th. All right, so that's going to change a lot for you, Libra. I'm a Libra sun, so I have noticed a big shift in my own self since the new moon solar eclipse in Libra in October. And it's a good time now to look back. What has changed maybe within your identity, within yourself, and maybe even friendships, those around you? Has there been a change, a shift? Let's take a look for Libra. Ooh, okay, we'll take these. Very nice energy came out here. Okay, so you have 11 and 29 in perfect harmony and waking the genius, awaking the genius. Very creative energy, very balanced within perfect harmony. You have 11, which is a very intuitive number, but it's also a very harmonious number, right? So you have a very nice energy of harmony, working in harmony with other people, finding your people who you can just easily align with and work with. And awakening genius is, this can be a couple things. This can be connecting with your guides, connecting with your higher self, connecting with your higher creative downloads, for example. You might even be tapping into new inspiration for creativity, for expression. Really nice energy. I love that. Okay, so let's go into the good tarot here for Libra. This is your main energy. The cards are wanting to come out here. So you have transformation. Your challenge is the Ace of Earth, and your outcome for Libra is the Four of Air. Okay, so I'm going to go deeper, of course, into all of these. You have at the bottom of the deck the High Priestess. I'm not surprised to see the High Priestess come out because of this. I mean, you can even look at these two cards together, awakening the genius. You can see this ancient wise man, I'm assuming, and the High Priestess here. It's wisdom. This is depth. This is internal knowing, your spiritual self, your unconscious self, tapping and unlocking aspects within yourself that have been buried. Like you might even be connecting more with your spiritual self. If you've left it on the back burner, if you've dismissed it, if you've turned your back to spirituality, it's coming back. And even if you haven't turned your back to it, I mean, this is something where you'll just go deeper into it. I feel that there's a very intuitive sense here. I feel that there's a strong desire to maybe even talk about spirituality or share your insights or your deeper understandings. Definitely tapping into something very interesting there. Okay, so transformation here is your main energy in the good tarot, is the death and rebirth. So you may have been going through a shift lately, and this also could be reflective of that new moon, the solar eclipse, as I mentioned in October. This could be a continuation of this prolonged shift within yourself, where you may have unlocked something deeper within. You may have gone through a deep death and rebirth. You may have had maybe even a difficult, like I had experienced, I don't know if it resonates with you or not, but I experienced a very difficult January actually, moving into February. But after I've gone through the death and rebirth, it's been amazing. And I know myself more and more confident. I go through these death and rebirths as part of what I have in my chart is continual. But I feel that it's something very similar, where there's a death and rebirth phase here that's unlocking something deeper with you, then something that's more in alignment. And I feel that you're going to have a greater, excuse me, I'm just getting comfortable here. You may have a greater sense of self, and not only just a greater sense of self, but feeling empowered to own it and to share it. Maybe, you know, what you're passionate about, not hiding it and not dismissing it or being shy about it. I feel that you're stepping into your own, and it could even have to do with talking about things like spiritual stuff or things that may be uncomfortable, but I feel that you are becoming more empowered with who you are and what you believe in and what you want to share with others, whatever that is. I hope it's resonating. But you have the Ace of Earth too, is the challenge. And so because you've gone through something, or you're going through something very deep, very transformative, very spiritual, I want to say for sure, the Ace of Earth is, there's kind of like the lack of the groundedness right now. And even with regards to, what do I do with all of this change and all of this information coming to me? How do I make something out of it? What do I do with this? And I feel that there may be a lack of security and stability in what you're creating right now, or the direction, right? So you're in this phase right now of almost integrating what you've learned or the changes that you've experienced. So it may not feel quite solid right now in the practical, but we'll take a look at all of that. And the Four of Air is your outcome, where you're going to be taking a pause, gaining new perspectives, looking at things with a new perspective. Let's go into a perfect harmony and awakening genius for Libra. Emperor. Ace of Swords. This is a dynamite reading, by the way. The 10 of fire, or yeah, 10 of fire. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles is here. So I'm going to stick with what I originally said, because I do feel that is exactly it. I feel that the Ace of Pentacles is happening. I feel that you are starting to ground into a new project, into a new idea, but it may not have form yet. And there may be even fear. There may be even fear or uncertainty. Can I do this? Where am I going with this? Is it going, maybe there's fear around it. The Emperor, though, is you stepping into your divine masculine role. Now, in perfect harmony, this could also be a business partner, or it could be a relationship coming in as well. I'll just throw that in there. But I do feel that it's you mostly, Libra. I feel that you're stepping into a role of being very empowered, very confident, very self-assured. The Ace of Swords is this new idea. You have two aces here. So it's clarity, it's ideas, it's the knowing, right? You have this something's opening up within you, and you almost have a clear vision of where you're going with this now. You have the 10 of Wands, is the pressure that you may have been carrying for a while, the uncertainty, the stress, the burdens, the work. You may not, for some of you, have had a vacation in a long time, or rest. You may have been carrying a lot of responsibilities, but you're coming to the end, right? The 10, and you have two aces. So, and whatever you've gone through, if you've been carrying a lot of responsibilities, has made you even more empowered, and kind of like pulling out all of your tools from your toolbox, like your skills and your self-work, maybe the work that you've done on yourself, and you're now putting it into practice. You're now, I don't know how to say this. You're now making it happen. You're putting it out there, right? With the Emperor, you're making it happen. You're asserting yourself. You're empowering yourself to make moves. Okay. So your main energy here under transformation, these two cards came out. The Magician and the Moon. So you have a lot of big energy, right? You have a lot of major arcana coming out. You have the Magician and the Moon. As I mentioned, there is a fear here. There's a very strong fear around maybe the future. What if? Now go into the subconscious, because you do have the High Priestess here with you to take you into your unconscious self. What is holding you back? What is preventing you from creating the success that you are worthy, that you want, that you desire? The Magician here, as above, so below. So starting to form the unseen into the material, the unseen, the vision, the imagination into the material world. All right. So being that conduit between the higher realms and the practical. And you're going through this transformation that is starting to align you more with your manifestation of what you want to create, who you want to be. But we have to face the moon first, of course, our fears, right? Our illusions, our subconscious, but you have the High Priestess backing you up with this. So now is the time for shadow work. Now is the time for subconscious work. Now is the time to go deeper within, and you're going to come out with the the Page of Fire. This is one of my favorite cards. It's one of the most understated cards in the tarot deck, which is being our limitless creator of our reality, starting to step into the knowing of our full potential. And this is what is starting to develop within you. You have the King of Cups, Pisces energy. So for some of you, you could be stepping into the role of being a leader, being maybe it could be a mentor, a healer, a teacher, a guide, a manager, even someone who's moving into a role where you can help others and guide others by through understanding, through empathy, compassion, and care. Under the Ace of Earth for Libra, you have the Tower. Now, this is your challenge. This is your challenge. Okay, and your guidance. Okay, yeah. So there's a lot going on in the mind, right? There's maybe overthinking. You have the Ace of Earth, as I mentioned, in the challenge with the Tower and the Six of Pentacles as a challenge, right? So something needs to change. There's a call right now for you, Libra, to make a change, but you may be avoiding it out of fear. You may be holding yourself back. There may be apprehension. There may be worry around, can I make this financially? Can I find the means financially to make my dreams work? There could be a lack of financial balance right now. There could be a lack of give and take, reciprocity within a relationship, even a partnership or work partnership. So there's like apprehension or a fear to make great change and get out of your comfort zone, or to get out of a situation that no longer is serving you. So your guidance right now is to let go and move on. The Six of Swords is to let go of even attachments within the mind. It could be fear. It could be what if. The Eight of Swords as well here in the guidance position, to remove yourself from the fears, from the overthinking, from being stuck, or from the attachments maybe of patterns, the unconscious mental patterns, the stories, the what ifs, the fear, the, thinking of the worst case scenario, something around moving on and letting go. Okay, so the Four of Air is your outcome for Libra. The Hangman, yeah. So you will be letting go. You will be seeing things differently. You will be having a new perspective. And Judgment, yeah. I was feeling that energy, actually. The Four of Air with the Hangman. Look at this. The Ace of Coins is back. The Ace of Coins is haunting you right now, Libra. There's something that you are wanting to start, and now is the best time to do it. And you are going to be seeing things differently here as the outcome. You are going to be gaining new perspectives with the Four of Air, letting go, detaching, getting rest, seeing things differently, a new sense of enlightenment, understanding, and you might even, there's a victory. So some of you might even be seen and recognized in the public eye. You might have a win, a windfall, and it's going to confidently move you into this new beginning with your career. So there definitely is a celebration. I feel that you are going to be very excited, elated. I feel that you're going to have pressure taken off of you. You're going to breathe. You're going to say, yes, this is what I meant to do. This is what I want to do. And Judgment is the change, right? It's moving you into a whole new experience within yourself. I feel that you're going to overcome some deeper fears. I feel that you are going to rise to the occasion. I feel that you are going to push yourself out of your comfort zone, which is going to move you towards a new sense of self. It's going to move you towards a new journey, towards a new life experience altogether. All right, Libra, wonderful read there. I'm wishing you all the best at this time, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care.